Welcome to Raven's Over. Please go to my channel, also hit the notification bell, like this video and share. Today I choose me. I want to talk to you in reference to levels. Even though we've seen so many black trans people killed, our sisters and our brothers, we still fight on. We go through this thing called life of levels, and we know we have to go through this journey. With levels we have to do basic means you're just in the beginning. Advanced means that you kind of basically, but kind of not anymore. Pro means you no longer care. You've reached to a level where no one could bother you or stop you. In their words of conviction, you know there's a higher purpose that another girl like you is looking for you to be alive to save her. And on this ladder you are here, you will grow. Remember one thing, there are levels to this. And in silence, you are your sister's keeper. So be strong, go to the next level, because your sister is there. And she needs you to show, practice, ignore. Come on. Welcome to
Hey, what's up? How you doing? How you been? What's going on? What's good? Are you getting it in? Somebody getting it for you? What's going on, people?
Subscribe to my channel. What's going on, people? It is a day of another day that we call Wednesday. And it would have been said, what's going on, people? Hopefully everybody's doing everything as far as being safe in this world we're living in, and knocking down doors and making your dreams come true and practicing ignore. Now I want to talk to you in reference to levels. Now, of course, the two-spirit woman or two-spirit man, whatever the case may be, there are levels to this. I did a video in reference to my hair because I was like, I don't want my hair loose, only because I have anger issues and I'm working on myself. I'm not perfect, and the thing about it is that I reached that level. I did it. I put it on Instagram. I wanted to share it with y'all. So on my Instagram and stuff is at the top. You can see it with the blonde hair and stuff. I'm actually going to interview and stuff and everything downtown Jersey. And I shared with you about where my hair loose. Now the next level was shoes. Now, of course, there are a lot of times people always ask me what size shoes you wear. I'm sure shoes you're going to be even taller because you're 6 feet tall. So if you wear shoes, you're going to be even taller. I have shoes, but I got the flats, you know what I mean? So like really down lower than the regular heel. The ones I have is like a boot heel and stuff. So, but anyway, the reason why I never wore shoes, you already know I have anger issues, and at the end of the day, when somebody get ready to stop me, I want to be ready. That has not been my case. As far as a lot of people, it has not. People have really paid me no mind. It's amazing how sometimes in your mind you make things exist that don't really exist. That's either here or there. But I wanted to ask you and basically get the comment of reference to you about the challenges or thoughts that you thought that, you know, when you transition. So how many levels have you surprised yourself to get into? When I say that, it means that you found that you've gotten to certain levels. You're like, well, I went and got my name, I went and got my job, I'm big and I'm going out here, I'm doing this, and I got into levels that I never thought, you know, the courage I could possibly do as far as moving in my truth or in my truth, what it gets to be. You know, the thing about it is, it takes a strong woman to get up one day and change the outfits and walk out the door a totally different gender than she was, you know. It takes a strong woman to walk away from people that the criticism, the judgment, and the laughter. She don't fight back. She just keep on going. She uses the power of ignore. Every situation can be handled in a way you handle it and your womanhood and stuff. Because at the end of the day, a lot of times you're arguing with people have no way to go in life. And I've learned that. You also have to be careful of the men that you allow in your circle, also in your truth, because at the end of the day, if they have a negative spirit, that negative spirit can jump on you, and at the end of the day, when they leave, you can't understand Why you're going through all these different emotions and stuff, because that negative spirit is now on you, which you have to rebuke it and get it off you and wash everything down, if it touched, and get it out, child. It has been a process, and I love you guys for sharing it with me. No, I'm not perfect, clearly. And let me tell y'all something. When I do these blogs and stuff, don't always think it's about a man. I don't do what I do for a man. I have to sit in all of it. I don't sit so I'm gonna be this woman, I'm gonna be this fabulous and all that stuff like that. But at the end of the day, I'm sitting in the mirror looking at my damn self by myself. My personal being, I don't believe anyone comes here just to be alone. Whether it's a man or woman, the case may be. And like you, where you feel like you need to have a man to define you. No, I don't need a man to define me. But he is a very important part of my life that I want to go forward with me. If he rise and be with me, granted. If not, granted. It's not like an unfamiliar grounds of territory of being alone. But I'm not going to sit back and say, I got all this surgery done in my body and stuff, and now I have a BJJ and stuff like that. Yes, I'm sitting there looking at myself, looking like a damn fool, just my personal opinion. Now, if you're the contractor that just don't want a man and stuff, that's fine. That's fine. There is no written law that you have to have a man. There is no written law that a two-spirit woman has to be with a man. She may even want to be with a woman. It's her own preference. But when it comes to me, sometimes y'all police me on the fact of I do anything out for a man. It's not for a man. It's just that he is an important part of my life. And I do want to have one. And if not, fine. Also, piggyback up the video about the 12 years of no orgasm. Like I said before, I'm explaining to America explain to you a little better. The reason why I said 12 years and no orgasm with the men is because these men do not look at me as human. And when I say that, let's start from the beginning. When I first met him, stuff like that, everything is perfect, it's fine, he laughs, da 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 da. But there are certain signs and flags that I see that lets me know he does not accept me. Not all men. But when I see these flags show up, it kind of starts to make me feel taken back. I'm a very, very spiritual person. I deal with people off the spirits. And the thing about it is, when I know what you're doing with me sexually, I'm not there. Some of y'all can get touched and y'all just come quickly and stuff like that. Some of y'all don't give a damn if they just come out the hospital, HIV positive, gonorrhea, syphilis. Y'all know y'all just getting a nut. At the end of the day, it takes more than that with me. I like to look at it as this. There once upon a time was a black woman, or a few, a million, that had sex with a man they called the master, the slave owner. She had sex with him, not willingly, beaten sometimes, many times raped. He touched her body. Was she going to have an orgasm with him? She already knows what he represents. He doesn't represent anything as far as good for her, and he's basically touching her body. If she has an orgasm then, her body's just available, but the spirit is not there. He's touching her body, he's trying to make himself feel good, and he's not touching her body or her soul. Do you understand what I'm trying to tell you? I'm a very spiritual person. When I lay in a bed with a man, there is a spiritual thing with me. No, I'm not going to feel that way. No, I'm not going to. Sometimes I don't even get aroused at all because I don't feel you're there for the right reason. Somebody said, well, baby, you should lay down with any man. Nobody really knows how a man is going to move. There are people who've been in a relationship for years, 20 years, 10 years, 50 years, and they still are not sexually satisfied with their partner. Guess what they do? They cheat. They hire escorts because they're not sexually satisfied. So please don't try to single me out to make it like I'm the only person doing it. It happens more than people talk about because it's real. Just because you have an affair or want to be with a man does not mean you're entitled to have an orgasm. You're just going to do it. Somebody can understand what I'm talking about, just having sex with somebody randomly. Some of y'all don't give a damn. Some of y'all are so numb to the fact of sex it don't even matter. It's just the fact of doing it. When I stepped into this picture of being a two-spirit woman, my whole thing was I wanted the connection. I wanted to have the connection of being with a man that looks into my eyes that really loves me. Unfortunately, that has not been available to me as of yet. I have not given up hope because I always feel like somebody's looking for me like I'm looking for them. But I do like to have a spiritual connection with the man that I'm with. And I feel as though I've lost myself along to transition because here it is, I'm dressed with stuff that's very tight fitting, and this was not me. I was the kind of person like wear really big clothes, but as this type of spiritual world I'm in now, I know the importance of showing off his shape. I get it. Because the more clothes you put on, the pin you tall, and you look like a big man. Anyway, but I wanted to share this story with you, and I wanted to ask you, are you proud of the levels that you've gotten to being a two-spirit woman? I've gotten so good to the level I've gotten to that I don't even give a damn. I go outside and look like a hot mess, and it don't even bother me. And it doesn't bother, I mean, you can say what you want, I don't even argue back. I let you just be right, and I just keep on going. I keep on going, call me a I keep on going. I'm unbothered. And when a man comes into my life, I very much monitor his behavior because I want to know if that I let one of the society people in my house, in my bed, that's going to be critiquing me and mentally tearing me down from the person I was before he arrived. I think it's very important how I watch, how people move around me that I allow in my circle. And I think you should too. It is a lot that happens with your energy being pulled from your body, and you can't understand why you're in this deep depression. Anyway, like I said before, I want you to comment below and let me know how many levels you've gotten to that you're surprised that you've gotten to a level that you're like, wow, baby, I'm really doing it. Let me know. Nothing negative, nothing about tricking somebody or going to clubs and starting, you know. Let's keep it positive, guys. Anyway, like I said before, subscribe to my channel. I just tapped that subscribe button. If you follow me, I'll follow back.
This is the part I lose my mind.
Come on,
See how quiet I am?
come on,
What's happening to me?
come on,
Raven! Raven!
Thank you for watching. Catch
come
you
on.
Come on, girl.
later. Okay. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Remember, there's levels to this. And don't be disappointed if you don't get to the level you want to quick enough. You will get there.
Alright, now come on, Raven. Let's go on Instagram. Ooh, like I said before, subscribe to my channel, hit the notification bell, like this video, and share. If it's encouraging or uplifting, somebody may feel like they're not on the level they need to get to. Comment below, let them know that they got a lot of people that are rooting for them. Love you. Love you.